morning, one and all. We are here, Johnson City, West Market Street, and we are beginning a weekend toy hunt. Let's see if we can get in here. Is this door open? Yes, it is. All right, let's go see what they got. Walmart West Market collectors section. Still got those two Hunters figures. Nobody's buying those. I should have scanned that. I talked about in my Friday video. These are the things in some stores. They're down to $10 each. I don't know about this store, but I will scan that if I turn the camera off. Still got Beetlejuice. What's this? Oh, sweet. Beetlejuice NECA. Oh, check that out. Now, that right there is a Michael Keaton likeness. That's pretty sweet. Oh, look at the different faceplates. That is nice. I think I might have saw this advertised back in the day. I don't remember. That is cool to look at the packaging. Also, very sweet. There's another one. They got two of them. There's a barcode. I think I showed it just in case. Well, that's not a bad find so far to start the weekend. Still got Frankenstein, Mummy, and Killer Clown Migos. I'm not seeing much else here different, guys. We're going to take some pictures of the juice there, and then we'll get back to the toy section and see what they got. I want to scan that turtle thing and Tatsu. Either one of them's on a good clearance. I'll let you know. Take a look and see what they got in their toys. Still got two Scarlets, man. She's been hanging out here for quite a while. Nothing really great in wrestling, doesn't look like. Kenny Omega, Nyla Rose, 4 Stone Cold figures. That's not a bad Stone Cold. I'm surprised that's kind of the peg warmer of that. I know he comes to the case, but still. You think somebody buy Mr. Austin? Here's the last wave of these things that hit Walmart. There is a new wave out. It's got Solo, Sokoa, and some of the others. I can't remember who all's there. I know Solo's one, and I'm completely blanking on the other two. These are messed up on the bottom. Don't want to stand up. That one's leaning up against that. Anyways, LA Knight. So got some WWE Ultimates going on back here. Casey and the Bike's been back here the past 2 or 3 weeks, so let's let him in the toy section. Hal Jordan Green Lanterns. Old Superman, or old McFarlane, Joker, Superman, Dark Detective, that mess, and the gold labels is all I got. Jurassic Park stuff. You all tell me if any of that looks new. And Deadpool Legacy, Spider-Man and Iron Man. That's the Mark 85 and Iron Spider. Got Venom mask. They do have the Venom versus. People could call it as Venom verse. It's not verse. It's versus. This one's tempting. If it was a little bit cheaper, I ever find that on sale, that's bought. That's the enabling excuse I need, is for the price to drop a little bit. Well, guys, I'm not seeing much else down through here this morning. Did have a find and collector section with the ultimate to go from Beetlejuice, but we'll be back in here before the end of the weekend, and we'll see if they get anything else. But let's go check Diecast. I do have the Samoan Dynasty. Let's go check Diecast, and we'll check clearance, see if we can find anything in either section. And I'll see you then. Just walked the Diecast and didn't see anything, but they do have a lot of Pokemon stuff here, but I don't see Pokemon cards. They must be up front, maybe in the card section. That probably make better sense. But come down through here, guys, and look what we see. We have got second weekend in a row. Found them at Brown's Mill last week, and here they are at West Market. They do have the new Nintendo Wave. There is Zelda. There is Link with the Master Sword. Barcode. And then Samus with the black and silver armor. This is the best one in that little wave, I think. It's just a repaint of the first one that came out, but still, I like that color combo. Now, they do have a bunch of Axel, so none of the new Sega figures yet, but we do have the second weekend in a row finding the new Nintendo ones. So let's find a place to pose them up, because that's right, thumbnail fodder. If I find anything else, you'll see it. If not, then we're out of here. Okay, I didn't pay any attention to West Market Street, but they got into some new shippers here, guys. They got rid of the old stuff. They got some new anime stuff here hanging out. But the cool thing, check this out, the horror section here. Got some Chucky Nooks, a diamond painting, whatever that is. Check out the Poppy Playtime Huggy Wuggy Brickcraft set. $19, man. The youngins probably like that. And now some of this stuff probably end up on clearance, but still it's exciting to see it now. Look at this, the new Mummy figure. Look at that. That is sweet. The human form. Look at the different head sculpts. That is pretty nice, I think. What's this for Friday the 13th? Metal wall art, and they're falling out there on me. Man, that's kind of bulky. $30. Oh, it's a 3-pack. Okay, you get all 3 of them? That's pretty cool. Exorcist, It, and Friday the 13th. That's embossed too. That might be a pickup. There's a barcode if you're looking for that stuff. What else we got down here? You got Prey, the Bear Blood Predator, finally hitting Walmart. Been at Target for a while. We have a Leatherface. Not a bad looking Leatherface. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. We have got the Alien Romulus Alien Xenomorph. Cool to see that. This Michael Myers figure here, I was hoping he might get, that's been at Books A Million for a while. Oh, there's some Ben Cooper kids. Barcode for him. Are they all Michael Myers? Yeah, they're all Myers. Now, one thing that sold out like crazy in my area, here is the Terrifier. That's Terrifier 3, never mind. I think it was a Terrifier 2 VHS tape. Or maybe just Terrifier 1, I don't remember. One of them sold out like crazy when its first shipper hit. And then you got Dr. Killamoff taking the place of Toxie. It's a barcode. Now you got the little weird looking Pennywise, House of 1,000 Corpses, Captain Spaulding, Krampus, and Nosferatu, and the Ben Cooper kids. So pretty sweet. We're going to check the other areas here, see if they got any more of these things. But yeah, some new shippers hitting. Hey, another new set here. This is where the Transformer stuff used to be. They've cleared it all out now. Let's see what we got. We got some Care Bears stuff, a Brickcraft Care Bears set. Kind of like that hat. Strawberry shortcake. There's some Yellowstone stuff. Men's Crew. I'm assuming that's socks. Oh, there we go. Yellowstone drink shot or liquor glass. A hobo bag. There's a baseball cap for the Dutton Ranch. That's kind of cool. I fit my big head. The only thing they got in there so far is Skeleton. I don't think he belongs there. Some Squid Game stuff. So yeah, guys, be sure to check your Walmarts and collectors. They've replaced all the other shippers they had back here and got some new stuff coming. So that's pretty cool to see. We're back here in West Market Street Walmart, taking a look again at this stuff, seeing what they got left, or they put anything else out. A lot of it did get, looks like a pick through, which, you know, figured it would. I picked through it yesterday. Still got the NECA figures and stuff, though. Got to looking at this one, guys. I can't tell on the mummy here if the shoulders are articulated. I don't think they are. They might be. It's kind of hard to tell. I really can't tell from that either if it's got like a straight joint there in the shoulder or if he can flare his arm. It'd be kind of crappy if you kind of limit articulation in that part, because you know his legs are going to be with that long robe he's got on. But still, the box art and then the head sculpts on there. The head sculpts, yes, on this is awesome. Look at that. Sweet. That Leatherface, I think he does. You can see the, yeah, you can tell his shoulders roll out. That's an awesome looking figure. I do not have a Leatherface. I've got Michael Myers and Jason in NECA figures, but not him. Pricing on some of this stuff, I did overlook that yesterday. I apologize. Myers is $35, $30 for the Terrifier VHS tape, $25 for Kill 'Em Off, $17 for the It thing there, $20 for your Ben Coopers. NECA figures are the usual price. It's $34 for the Mummy and Leatherface, $36 for Prey and the Scorched Alien. This thing, if you remember the Krampus figure that was in the last box, this is the same thing. Just Pennywise this time. And then you got a bunch of Poppy Playtime stuff in here. My kids would probably like all this, but I did dig these out for the video here to show what's in there. But you got these plushies. I don't know who these characters are. These are smiling friends, smiling creatures. I can't remember what they're called. I know Catnap is the one Madison wanted. I got her a plushie of that here a while back. And then there's a Huggy Wuggy back in there too. And you got what looks like a fanny pack. Are fanny packs coming back? And then you got a little hat and socks combo here. All right, let's get back to the toys now. See if we got anything else hiding for us back there, guys. Find anything, you'll see it. If not, we'll head on to the next one. The weekend toy hunt continues here at Brown's Mill Walmart in Johnson City, Tennessee. We're going to head in here, guys, see what they got for us. Found some good stuff at West Market Street. So let's go see what Brown's Mill's got. Here we go, Brown's Mill. There's the $1 Million Man, Raphael. Still got a bunch of these. These were actually clearanced at the Greenville Walmart, but I think it's because Greenville doesn't carry Motu. I think they got a case by accident or something. They just slapped them in the clearance section for $15. Man, no one buys the He-Man figures. Because I gotta say, the face sculpts on these He-Men, I don't much care for them. A couple more Aprils up there. There's a Stealth Ninja Leo. What do we got here? They got the Samoan Dynasty down there. Oh, here's one of the new Ultimates solo. I can't remember who else. T3 found these. Let me go back and watch his video again to see who else is in this new line of Ultimates. Anyway, I think there's 3 of them. Do they have any more back in there? I don't see any more Ultimates. But this was at Greenville the other night. They only had 1 of him, but I couldn't film him for the video. There were so many people on the line, or the aisle, but it's cool to see some new Ultimates showing up. What do we got here in AEW? They're the most stocked on the peg. There is Action Comics Superman. Nothing going on new in Star Wars. There's some more multiverse. We'll take a look at what they got there in a second. Jim Carrey's been here the last few weeks. Death Metal Superman, another Jim Carrey. You got Booster Gardner. Looking forward to seeing his collector's edition figure. Probably grab that thing if I see it out in the wild. I didn't pre-order it. It's a bunch of Green Lantern. You know, the platinum of him didn't show up a whole lot in this area. One of those things, it was a chase that was sort of, kind of a chase. Hard to find. It hit initially, but you didn't see it much after the first few drops of that wave. Let's check back here before we go too far. Get past the figures and stuff. No Nintendo figures. This store is the first place I saw in my area. They had them last weekend. Of course, I bought 3 of them. I got Kelly, Link, and Zelda. And no, I didn't. I just got 2 of them. I got Link and Zelda. I already had Samus. Well, there's some more. It's just a common Link. Alrighty, nothing new going on over here. No Pokemon cards. Marvel Legends, nothing much. Venom versus stuff. We've got Spider-Man, no Miles and no Venom. The Green Goblin there, I think, is cool. That's the size of a figure. Oh, they've had these. They got. I don't see any more. They've gotten a restock on this one lately. There's Toka. I think these figures are fun. I got Toka and Razar and Splinter. I wouldn't mind to have a Toka and Razar take out a package. Wouldn't mind to have a Venom mask either. Yeah, I don't see anything else, guys. We're going to check diecast, we're going to check clearance, and then we're going to check in collectors. You know how it goes. Anything in either, I'll show it to you. And we're back in here one more time for the end of the weekend to see if they get anything else. We got some clearance finds. They do have Max Mercury here for $10. Gold label and Vampire Shazam. The last vampire figure, guys. I gotta say, I usually get an extra of the. I only got 1 Shazam. I usually get an extra of these. I open one, keep one in package. I had not bought an extra Shazam because I was long gaming it. I think we're going to pick that up. Now, another thing, and parents out there, moms, dads, let me know if you agree with this, but if you have kids, clothes hangers and spoons seem to disappear without explanation. So look at this. Clothes hangers, $2 a bundle. Yeah, the old dad here going to get him for 3 or 4 packs of these $2 hangers. Alrighty, let's see what collector section's got. Apocalypse still hanging out. Sunfire and Blink, they got all 3. And those Nooks, I figured for $10, those Transformers Nooks would have sold. They're still hanging around. We got any of the new Last Ronin NECA? Doesn't look like it. There's Tatsu. Oh, cool. They got Shredder Crane or whatever. Does it come with? Yeah, it comes with the Shredder head too. This thing's pretty sweet. I don't really collect this line. I got the Rat King figure. That's not a bad looking Shredder though, but 35 bucks. This will be one if I get it. We'll probably long game it. Man, look at the color on that thing. The blue, like a crank. That is pretty sweet. Didn't scan any of this stuff yet, guys. I am going to scan Casey in the back, Leo and Shredder, first Turtles, and I'll scan a Tatsu. If any of it is clearance priced, I'll turn the camera back on. But they had a lot here, but sadly, it's kind of a lot of the stuff we've been seeing, except for that Shredder Crane. That's new. And a couple of Huntress figures still, Leatherface down there. They had a Candyman last week. I thought I saw that laying somewhere. Oh, they got a Beetlejuice too. Okay, I didn't see him. There we go. There's Candyman. I knew I saw that somewhere. All right, see if I can get this to open. This thing seems like it's wanting to be a butt. There it goes. Mr. Keaton represented. All right, folks. I already showed you the barcode for this once, but just in case I, whatever reason, don't have that store in here, there you go. Let's look around a little bit more and let's see if they got anything. Let's go scanning. Anything's lower price, I'll show it to you. Back in Brown's Mill, man, I tell you, that right there is one of the prettiest paint jobs. That flat blue, that's nice. I had that. I don't remember if that was part of what I sold or I kept it. Anyways, Motu looks the same. One thing I did see since I walked up, here we go, Chase Mr. Perfect. The black outfit here is your Chase. The teal one he's got on the card, that is your common in this line. Let's see if I haven't seen Rhea or Duke Hudson yet. Let's see if they got those two. Uso, Cody, Jay. No, it's kind of weird. The cases I've seen them put out, I haven't seen those figures. I don't know if they're just not in all the cases or what's going on with that. Still got one solo. They had two yesterday. Nothing new there. One thing I did see, guys, check this out. West Market Street had it. It was actually yesterday, Friday, when I was filming. And this one had it last weekend. They've got another case of them this weekend. It's cool to see these things showing up in force now. There is Link. Two Links, a Zelda, and a black and silver armored Samus. Looks to be your case assortment. None of those are new. Okay. As far as the rest of the stuff down through here, guys, I don't recognize anything as being different from yesterday. I was going to help. I'm going to pick those stuffed animals up. I don't know where that stuff there goes. Someone kind of trashed the aisle. The only thing I did see, they did put out some more. Oh, no, they didn't. That's just the old ones. Okay, I thought they restocked that. What did I see? Oh, I saw Ray Fillet here. I know at one time he was hard to come by. Toka was here yesterday. I don't see anybody else, but yep, let's look around a little more, guys, see if we can see anything else that might be new. Oh yeah, we got us some stock boxes. Let's get up here, guys. Let's go find some Spider-Man. Kingsport Target, what have you got today? Oh, that was terrible. That was terrible. Let's see what we got here. Oh, well, they have one. We saw him on the hunt last week at Bristol. Spider-Boy. Right there's the three I need to see. I've seen these three now. Need to find those. I've seen the whole wave. Chameleon might be a pickup. If I see him and look at him, I do want to see him. 15 bucks for these. I got Miles and the gold label Spidey. We'll put, what number is he? He's 3. Yep, that's where he goes. See, they have these split. That makes me wonder, are they going to get... Well, no, they had a case pack here last week of Flash. I was going to say if they have the split things like that, are they going to have come out of repack boxes, not have a full case? But they've already had full cases, so we'll see. We'll be back in here for the end of the weekend. They may get some more. Nothing else really down through here. Mix Smashers. Captain America. Who else we got up here? Cap. Spidey. Miles. Spidey. Black Panther. Spidey. Let's see the Black Panther. Oh, that was a sweet catch. I'm trying to see if they have Iron Man. Who is that? Miles. There's Iron Man. I was going to take a look at the Iron Man figure. I'll get that off there in a second. Look at it. They do have plenty of these. There's Falcon. There's Cap. Falcon. Cap. There's a pumpkin bomb hiding out back here. That would be tempting if it wasn't 40 bucks. Still got Killer Croc. Still got the two Batman. The two Superman Doomsday packs. This is the one that's in the best shape here, but it's got some box damage to it. I've heard bad things about the Doomsday figure, but I grabbed this at GameStop. That's an in-package keep for me. I'm not taking it out of the box, so I cannot attest if it's good, bad, or ugly. I'll hang him back up. I may grab a couple of those, actually. Kind of like those things that are doing that review on the Venom and Iron Spider. Alright, who we got here? We got Brett. There's a common, two common Rude, Bradshaw. So no Sid, unless that's him. Nope, another Brett. Damian Priest and Finn Balor. Austin and Kevin Owens. Gunther and The Miz. Rollins. Got some of this WrestleMania wave. There's that Brett. I'm crazy about that face sculpt. We got him and then Seth Rollins. We saw the whole wave of these in Bristol last week. Hogan had the best likeness, really. The only one that really looked like the actual person. I don't know. Bianca may have. I'm not too familiar with her. To do an accurate comparison. What else we got? Oh, these are on sale. $6.49. Star Wars figures. $17.49 up there for Holomal. This is still tempting me, but so far I've stayed strong and not bought it. $17.49 again to February the 1st. Tube Up Steady. Still got Retro Skeletor, Snake Face. I only got one of these left. They had this whole wave last weekend. Still got the Metalhead. Let's see, Jared wanted to know if I'd seen streaks. Big Slimu, Paranoid. No streaks. And not much going on here. Well, we're going to check out the clearance end caps. We're going to check out die cast. And I'll be back in here one more time for the end of the weekend. So we'll see if they do get any more of those, because finding Kane and Chameleon is primary objectives this weekend. Hopefully we can fulfill that. Well, we're here back in Target, Kingsport. Well, one thing. This thing, guys, look at this. It's $60. This is hitting Ross for 20 bucks. 60 bucks, $20. Oh, you find a thing at Ross. That's tempting to buy. I don't need it. Still got a pumpkin bomb. I like to have one of those eventually. Here is Spidey Unlimited. None of the others, though, sadly. Ah, man. I gotta say, guys, I was really expecting to see more of these here this morning. Still got Johnson City to check, though. But I really don't see much else different than what we saw here yesterday. Yeah, I don't remember if they had those out or not. Yeah. We're going to look around. If I find anything else that looks different, I'll show it to you. But let's check our collector's spot this morning to see if they got anything over here. Darth Vader. Man, that's an old set. That went down to clearance at one point. Those marbles there. Man, poor old GeoForce. They got some more of him, or as nobody's buying him. Still got two plain, two chase. Same thing with that blind of the Batman. I got, what, 6 of him hanging here? Yeah, 6 of them. I do have some sales. They don't have stickered. Rookie Mr. Bloom there is down to $34. That Super 7 Batmobile is down to $63. Got the Black Lion down there. Monkey-in. I don't see Lion-O. Yeah, there he is. He's behind Monkey-in. NECA, I mean, they got a lot of NECA stuff, don't get me wrong, but it's the same stuff that's been here for quite a bit. Still nothing new. But I guess they tried to stock it unless they took this old stuff off. They're not going to have room to. But let's have to go over here in trading cards. Any Spider-Man? Any Marvel at all? Don't see anything. Well, for what it's worth, they do have a set of lions. I didn't see these over here, but you got red, blue, green, yellow, and then the black lines down there on the collector's section. So you can put you a Voltron together out of Kingsport this morning. We are in Johnson City, and as you can see, we're at Ross Festivalist. Let's run in here, guys, see if Ross has got anything today. Okay, we're here at Ross. They got some marked down their pots, but they also have this. I gotta say, that's a lot bigger box. Well, I thought it was going to be the RC tumbler for $20. This is going to be tempting to buy. Is the canopy open? Goes on grass and hard surfaces. USB charge. Huh, it's pretty sweet, guys. $20 because I didn't show the top of the price sticker. Legal mumbo jumbo. They got two of them. We're going to think about that. I'll fix that back whether I buy it or not. Well, if I buy it, I'll carry it to the register, but still, I'm technically be fixing it because it's getting it off the shelf when I messed it up. And I'm rambling, so yeah. Peg wall, exact same as last week's. I put a Brody back here. Poor old MJ, $5.99. No one is grabbing that. Anything on his backside here? Oh, there's people on the backside. Don't want to get in their way. Well, it looks somewhat stocked. They got that tumbler. That was cool. It's one thing I wanted to see at Ross this weekend. And we saw it. So, is that the new one? $19.99 it is. Where can I put this at? Let's just take it back here. I got to use the phone to move this. It has been opened on the end. This is the one that's still at Target for full price. Huh. $20. I would consider getting this if I knew it was still complete. I mean, it looks like it is. Doesn't look like that's been disturbed when I'm getting it. I mean, I don't know for sure, and I don't know what's supposed to be in to even check it. But yeah, check your Ross, guys. I don't need that. That right there would be, you gotta get more use out of that than I would that. All right. Oh, here's another one. Crap, I'd have looked. That's not open on the end. So yeah, those are starting to hit Ross. Like I said, they're still full price at Target. I can't remember how much they are there. I'm thinking like $50-some. Crap, I don't need to buy that. There's MJF. They had a whole case of him last weekend. Now somebody found these marked down. It's like a $2.99, I think. Maybe an Art G. Another MJF back there. Somebody stole some monster trucks. Well, not seeing much else, guys. That's kind of cool. Have they marked these down anymore? Still $6.99. And we got anything over here? I'll check the backside aisle there and see if anything's there. There is, I'll show you. All right, we're going to check up front now and take some pictures and stuff of these Batmobiles. That's a cool find this morning here, the Spin Masters. But find anything else, you'll see it. If not, we done. Approaching the entrance to the mall at Johnson City. That means we're going to visit GameStop. Let's get in here, guys, and go see what the best GameStop in my area has got today. See what GameStop has got. There's a family pack of Simpsons, Spider-Punk, Miles, Kang the Conqueror back there. I'm not going to dig that out. Hallows Eve, the wrong Spider-Man wave. There's Miles as the Prowler. Man, that's old. Marvel Knights Daredevil. Oh, excuse me. What's there? That is $20.99. Oh, we still got Outriders here. Got another Majik. Still got 6. Frostbite Nightwing. There is a Batwing. Man, that's old too. Batman, Superman Fusion. A couple of Catwomen. Either of these chases. Superman, Batman, Commons. Nope. Aquaman chase has been here for a while. Aquaman, Batfleck. This is kind of a new-ish one. Chase to Batman Beyond. Barcode. Down there, Aquaman movie figure. Wow. Batman, Superman Fusion common. Still got Death's Head. Cobra Trooper. There's Cobra Commander. This wave's had a resurgence. Another Trooper and Stalker. Sub-Zero in the case. Still got those Halo figures. Kryptonite, Doomsday, Spawn, digital statue. I think that's old. I can't remember if it's old or new. And they do have Red Hulk there, and they got Falcon. So 2 of the 3 Brave New World figures. Version of Galvatron. What's over here? Oh, there's the Cup Sergeant Slaughter thing. Stitch. Still got 2 red Swamp Things back there. It's an awesome figure, by the way. Anyone's on the fence about that thing. Much more of the Simpsons. These have shown back up in a lot of GameStops here lately. There's Radioactive Man. I didn't film in the Kingsport GameStop last week. They had the Vampire Burns there. There's Furious Homer, actually 2 of those. Autographs Flash is still here. Batmobile has been here forever. Batman forever. Alright guys, that's pretty much it over here. Let's go check out what's over there on the other little podium and see what they got. Here we go. We're back in Johnson City. We are in Target and we are heading back here. See if they got anything in the toy section, guys. Let's go back here, see what they got. Johnson City Target. I was really hoping, guys, to see some Spidey figs here this morning. I just knew they were going to have them, but they don't. There is places on the shelf for some of them. 2, 6, and 3. And they've got some more up through here. There's a spot for it. But anyways, it doesn't matter. They don't have it. Maybe tomorrow. It is Friday now. Maybe they'll get some in Saturday. They do have a restock of this wave, though. There's a Cobra Trooper. Those are awesome figures. Cobra Commander, Stalker, and a Beachhead. Still got the gold label. There's Orion. Actually got a case of Orion. And 1 Wildcat. He seems to sell, but I thought Orion would be the popular of these 2, but he seems to sell better than what Orion is so far. Orion, your barcode. They have a Riddler left here in the Spin Masters. I've got a review on this whole line, plus the Batmobile up on the channel. Check that out if you're bored and want something to watch. Road Pig, I still got some of him. There is Iron Spider. Mix Mashers, you've got Spider-Man and Miles. Falcon, Captain America. No Red Hulk. Well, guys, we're going to dig around a little bit more. We'll be back in here tomorrow morning and see if they get anything else. But gotta admit, a little disappointed. I thought we were going to see some stuff this morning, but let's go look around and see what we can find. Overlook these things. These guys, they're $20. These are fun. I got this one, and I got the Iron Spider deluxe figure here with these. These are awesome. Like I said, I'm hoping to find Thanos one of these days, and he hits, and Hulk. But I'll end up getting more. I want to get some of these eventually. Highly customizable, just if you're bored, something fun to mess with. But there's your barcode for Venom. But yeah, overlooked that. Wanted to show this thing. Somebody told me was $25. It's showing 20 here, which those aren't going to sell for 20. If they're 25, they definitely aren't going to sell. But all right, I didn't show barcodes for these either because I was all pissy over not having any Spider-Man figs. But I have now made do with that. So let's go see what else we can find. What do we got? Wrestling, Star Wars, Turtles, and all that. There is Psycho Sid. They got Rude. They got Brett. Oh, and they got Bradshaw. So they do have all 4 of the new Legends Wave Target exclusive. Wardlow, AEW, Cena. And this place had like 6 of Dusty last week. They sold them all but 2. That's not one I would long game. I don't think Dusty will peg warm all that much, but stores are getting so many of them. They're easier to find. Evolution 3-pack. Okay, what else? Stormtrooper and Darth Vader. Naboo Starfighters. That should be $17.49. You know, they don't have a sale tag up. Still got the Ghost hanging out down there. Pizza Throwers. New old Motu, 2-bop steadies. They sold Leo, oddly, none of the rest. Kildor, Mechanic, Triclops. Oh, here we go. We do have one. Over here in this section, there is Agent Venom. Well, there, I patted for no reason. We're going to take him over there and put him back where he goes. Dinos, I think some of this is new, but again, I don't follow Jurassic Park to really know. So there's you a look at it for any JP fans. And Spidey stuff back there, Brave New World, Venom mask and Falcon stuff there on the end cap. And then, man, they got a bunch of those buildable Falcon Captain America figures. I'll grab that thing at some point. I usually buy those. Let's scan the diecast really quickly. The diecast guy that comes in every Friday mornings already came and went. He was actually out of here pretty quick, so I guess they didn't get anything. The Turtle Van, Tumbler, Sandcrawler. Got anything good in that? I don't see anything. Alrighty guys, I think that is going to do it. Let's head back to collectors and see what we got going on back there, and take a picture of this one in case I don't see any more of these things this weekend. Collector spot, don't see anything different here in NECA. It wasn't here last week, but this is the one that received the last restock in my area. So Sinja Patrol or Commando. That thing's pretty sweet. They do have a buttload of Patrick, I guess if you're wanting those things. And then they've got his cohort SpongeBob. That's yeah, that's something right there. Some pops. I'm not seeing, oh man, they got some of the old Justice League that dusted off somewhere. It's Aquaman. They got the ones here that hold the mini pops, the Hulkbuster. Digitalized Thor, pixelated Thor, whatever you want to call him. They got Lloyd Christmas hanging out. Red Hulk. There's Bison and Dalsim. They had those last weekend. Did those peg warm all week? I wonder if they got some more of those. Street Fighter here usually doesn't linger unless you are Vaporal Fei Long. He usually sits around for a while. Now there's Leo. Somebody's packed him over here. GF4s. That Commander Steel's gonna end up back at full price. He was $6.89, but if they linger around long enough, they'll mark them back up after they clear the clearance and salvage period. Platinum GF4s, Two-Face. I started to get tongue-tied. I thought I was saying his name wrong, then I realized his name is Two-Face. Oh, here's one of the Nightmare Before Christmas, the mayor. So they may have gotten another thing of NECA in. Let's say it's found him somewhere. And Fei Long's up there. But other than that, I don't see anything else. The Stump Wrestlers there should be on sale for $75, but they're not stickered. I think that goes to the 1st of February. Don't quote me, but check your Target stores if that's the 4-pack you're wanting for a reduced price. Trading cards, man, trading cards is, I ain't gonna look down through there, it is bare. A little pop end cap here, nothing worth writing home about. And one more up here. Let's see if anything here. And they got Soundwave and Rumble. Some of the Spider-Man pops. Well, there's a cane. It's not the cane I wanted to see. Alrighty, let's go look around, guys, see if we can find anything else. And I'll be back in here one more time this weekend. Guys, it looks like my area got bombed last weekend with Agent Venom. This weekend it's Spider-Man Unlimited. They do have 3 of them here. An awesome looking figure. Was hoping to see some Kane or some Chameleon, but we'll find them. Still got Red Hulk, Tripper. They got a couple of these. I had Riddler the other day. They got Batman this morning. Probably had the rest of the wave. I've got a review video up on the channel on that whole wave plus the Batmobile. I don't see it. They've sold the Batmobile. What else we got here? We still got Anthony Mackie. There's Falcon. 3 Falcons, a Cap. And they do have the Red Hulk. So they have the Brave New World wave. But we'll keep checking for our Spider-Man. At least they're still showing up, so that's good. You know, they showed up a lot last week and the last 2 weekends. We'll find the others eventually. Let's take a look here at the figures, more than the wrestling figures. I do have a Chase Rick Rude. The Chase, common, another common. There's some more Commons, there's Brett. There is Sid. They don't have Justin Hot Bradshaw though. They got this way beginners, Hogan, Seth, Brett, and Bianca. So they do have all of these. That's the same head sculpt as the last greatest hits one. The hair's a little different. There's that. There's Bianca Belair. I have to say, guys, I cracked that figure open last night. Very disappointing. The legs are horrible. I thought about trying to switch them out with this one. If I ever buy this one, that is. Barcode for Brett.
I got that.
And then the Hulkster. Hulkster has probably the best head sculpt of all of them, as far as looking like the dude. There you go. We'll hang those back up after we take some photos. Have we got anything else down through here? I think I may have filmed in here last time I was in. I don't really remember. But I'm not seeing anything different, so we're going to cut it off just in case I already did. Best Buy in Johnson City. Now, we usually come here almost, I don't know, once a week or so. They haven't really had any new stock in a while. So let's cross our fingers, eyes, and toes. Go in here and look around, see if we can find us something. They don't really have a lot new, but they do have a lot of stuff at reduced price we can look at. Leatherhead, there is down to $27.99 from $35. This crappy Hannibal with no articulation is down to $27.99. They got a lot of NECA clearance now on their website as well. The Frankenstein, Bride of Frankenstein set with the chair, it's down to like 48 bucks. Christopher Lee Dracula's on sale for that $28. So I need to order that Christopher Lee Dracula. I've had that in my shopping cart online for I don't know how long now. JB actually sent me a link to it the other day. I was like, oh man, I need to order that. LA Knight, Kevin Owens, Sinja Guard, or Elite Guards, not Sinjas. Foot Guard, Mondo, Rat King, $10 at a lot of Walmarts right now, $20 at some others. This is on clearance here as well for, what, 48 bucks? I think this will go cheaper at Walmart eventually. Because sadly they are not selling. Whoops. Well, that hanger's trash. These are all clearance right now. 32 here, 20 for, man, Raphael does 20 bucks. That wasn't torn up, that'd be a possibility. 28 bucks for the other Hannibal Lecter. I think he is on clearance as well. Jigsaw, I'm not sure. As is, I think he is. And this one down to 23 bucks. This is a cool figure. I've got the ghost face. Inferno, I bought him when he first hit at some, I think at a Bristol Best Buy. Well guys, that's all we got going on here. One thing they have, when this does hit, if it hits clearance, I want this thing. That looks sweet. Saw this here last weekend, thought about getting it, but it's 40 bucks. So we're gonna wait on that one. Here we go, see what we got on this side. One thing I see, another markdown. These were $60. I knew those would not sell for 60 bucks. I mean, I get crazy on stuff that I buy. Even if I was a diehard Turtles guy, I could not pay $60 for these little stuffed animals. Or plushies, whatever you want to call them. They have had both of these for quite a while. We'll see if they move now at 35. Then you got some markdowns there as well on your die cast. A 5-pack is $5.99. The monster trucks are showing $3.99, but that's kind of close to retail, I thought. You got $3.99, a couple of poly bags there. That is cheaper. They're usually $5. Series 27. Awesome minifigure wave. That is cool too, the Countach. We got any red on these? Is that down to $59? Holy crap. I'm thinking that was way more than that, wasn't it? Wasn't that like $100? Maybe not. I don't remember. I don't know. Maybe not. It's like 800 pieces. That seems kind of high for 800 pieces. I just know when I tried to get it for Kelly for Valentine's Day, either last year or the year before, I had a hellacious time trying to find them. There's the Marvel sign, the Tranquil Garden. That's kind of cool, the Desert Skiff. R2, the Astronaut. I like to have him if I ever catch him on clearance. Alright guys, I think that's all we've got for Best Buy today. Not a whole lot new, but they do have a lot of cool stuff marked down we got to look at. So let's make our way out of here and head on to our next stop. Hello, everyone. Welcome back here to the Man Hut. It is time to wrap up another weekend toy hunting adventure. My name is Chris, and I am the Man Collects, and I want to thank you for taking your time to watch this video. If you did enjoy it, hit that like button. Weekend toy hunt time, guys. Now, I like the weekly hunts and all that. I really look forward to getting out on the weekends and hunting. I feel like I find the best stuff on the weekends. Don't know if that's true or not. Never compared it, but I guess it does feel that way. But let's talk about it. Let's get into it. Let's break it down. Let's discuss the top 3 coolest things, in my opinion, that I found this weekend out there on the hunt. And we're going to start with number 3. Number 3 goes to a find at Ross. I haven't had a lot of Ross finds in the top 3 here the last little while, so kind of exciting to find some stuff there again. But all that being said, Batman, Dark Knight, Tumbler, radio controlled car. I saw some people, AZ Toy Hunters, a bunch of people posting on Instagram last week that were finding that remote control tumbler at Ross for $20. And I thought, man, I kind of like to see that. I'm going to try to find that this weekend if I can get up to the Ross stores and find it. And lo and behold, the first store I went into there in Johnson City had 2 of them. Now, I did buy one. That was on Friday evening when I found that there. So there was still one left on Friday. By the time this video drops, it could be gone. But, anybody in that area, check that store. Maybe it's still there. But that thing does look awesome. We found it there in the Johnson City. And again, the box says it was $60 at retail. That little price sticker, I don't know how accurate that always is, but it said $59.99 was their price. Ross price $20. I'm sure it was every bit of $30 to $40 when it was in retail if it wasn't the 60. But a $20 Batmobile, and actually the box for this thing, I don't know how big the actual car is, but the box is pretty sweet. I gotta say, pretty big. I think it's pretty good size. Hopefully the car is pretty good size for $20. The Spin Master RCs, I've gotten my son some of the other ones for the Batmobiles, and they've actually been pretty good and pretty durable. So I'm kind of excited to get this thing out and try it out. I may do a video on it or a short or something when I get it out and ride it around just to put it on the channel. But again, very excited to see that. They had 2 of them there. It looks like, looking on Instagram, people who are finding this, it looks like every store is getting a box of 2 of them. So if you're trying to find it, good luck. Hopefully you can track the thing down. But for $20, felt that was a pretty good deal and something I wanted to find. And lo and behold, first store I went into, we found it. So that was kind of fun. But the Batmobile here, number 3, top finds from the weekend. All right, let's climb up to the middle of the pack, and we're at number 2. Number 2 goes to a NECA figure, NECA Ultimate Bio Exorcist Beetlejuice. Saw that figure at several different Walmarts here over the weekend. Now, here before, you had those ones that were out, the Beetlejuice in black and white stripes. You can see him here over my shoulder. Actually, Kenny, buddy, you commented on my video about him trying to give the recently deceased book to Jason. That's how I had him posed on the shelf there, but these were, I liked these when they were out. I bought him because he was on clearance for $10, and I wanted to have a figure put on the shelf, but I kept hoping for an Ultimate Beetlejuice. Well, we do have one out now in the Bio Exorcist outfit. Hopefully we get one in the suit there for too long, or the wedding suit, but once again, I think I remember hearing that figure announced. I'm not really sure, but it was cool to see it there in Walmart. It looks great. They really nailed Michael Keaton's likeness on the face on that, I think, on that Beetlejuice figure. And it looks pretty cool. We finally got us an Ultimate NECA of Beetlejuice. Now, there may be other ones that were previously released I'm not aware of, but it's cool to have one back in retail stores. The figure looks great. Check your Walmart stores. Once again, on Instagrams and Facebooks, people are finding that everywhere at Walmart right now. So if you're not seeing it in your area, hopefully it shows up soon. But Beetlejuice, number 2 for the coolest things I found over the weekend. And now we go to the top spot. We are there. Number 1 coolest finds from the weekend, and that's got to go to the new shippers that we're seeing pop up in the Walmart collectors sections. I didn't know they were going to restock those or redo those, guys. I figured once they got rid of it, that would be it. But they had those out there. West Market Street Walmart was the first place that I saw it at. They're also getting ready to set it at the West Stone Walmart in Kingsport for anybody in that area. They actually got the shelves cleaned off and the tags all changed. I just haven't put the stuff out yet. So keep that in mind if you head to that store. It should be popping up there pretty soon. But they got all kinds of good stuff in that, guys. I've got a list here in front of me. Let's go over some of the highlights. The best thing in there, in my opinion, is the new NECA figures. And you got that Boris Karloff mummy, the Uncanny Mummy. The only thing about it, it looks like his shoulders don't flare out. Like they just have straight up and down articulation. I don't know why I'm doing that. But anyways, it may not be. I can't tell from inside the box. If it's got limited articulation, that's kind of disappointing because the figure looks great. The head sculpts in that thing are sweet. They look great in there. You also got the Alien Romulus Scorched Xenomorph. That thing looks pretty sweet as well. I've been eyeballing that in Best Buy for quite a while. It's actually cheaper in Walmart. It's $39.99 in Best Buy. It's $36.96 in Walmart. It's only a few bucks, but hey, when you can save something somewhere, be sure to save your money. But Excellent looking NECA figure. I don't have an alien in my collection, so you have to look and see if I finally gave in the temptation to buy that or not. But the winner of the NECA figures in that new display is Leatherface. So that Leatherface figure looks phenomenal. I did not pick that one up, and I'm kind of regretting it, but I will grab that one eventually unless they sell out really quick. We'll get that here in the collection pretty soon. Don't have a Leatherface figure, and it does look pretty sweet. A lot of other stuff in those shippers. You saw it. You had the metal movie posters there, the 3-pack. You had a bunch of Poppy Playtime stuff. VHS, the Terrifier 3, a double VHS collector set there was in them. I know before the part 2 one that was out, or maybe it was part 1, I can't remember. Those sold out like crazy in my area. You never saw them again after the first stock. So anybody trying to find that stuff, check your Walmart collector sections. Hopefully you can track them down. There are 2 other shippers. One's got anime, one's got Care Bear and Yellowstone stuff like that in it. So just keep a check in your collector section. Hopefully they'll have them out for you here pretty soon if you haven't seen them yet. But all that stuff, number one, the coolest stuff I found out there this weekend, in my opinion. Now, let's do the toy haul. I would say I don't have a lot, but some of this stuff is pretty pricey, so let's get running through it. One thing I did grab the 3-pack of the metal posters, and I want to take these out of the box. I want to hang them up out here in the man hut. When I get them out of the box, I will take pictures of all 3 and put them on Instagram. But you can see there on the back of the package, you get The Exorcist, It, and then the Friday the 13th Part 1. And Friday the 13th is right here on the front of the box. These are sweet. They're embossed. I like that. It's $30 for all 3. Yeah, I know, guys. Most of the stuff in that shipper will end up probably on clearance at some point, but I really like these things. Stuff like this is up my alley, these little 10 movie posters. I got a bunch of them hanging in my office for Rocky, Friday the 13th. So I think I got some Nightmare on Elm Street and stuff like that at the office. So definitely wanted to get these. Didn't want to risk missing out on them. If they end up on clearance someday for like $1, I'll kick myself at that point. Next pickup, we did get us a couple of NECA figures. I did grab the Bio Exorcist Beetlejuice because I wanted to have an Ultimate Beetlejuice figure here in the collection. Speaking of Friday the 13th, you can see my Jason mask light reflecting. We did grab that. I'm trying to find this, guys. Check your Walmarts. Once again, I saw this in several different stores over the weekend, as did a lot of other toy hunters, as I've seen it posted online in several different posts. And then I did give in. I did get it. This is going to come out of the packaging. I did grab the Alien. Now, I've got Predators. I've got Terminators. I've got all kinds of stuff for NECA. I don't have anything from the Alien movies. I was actually hoping if I ever get that horror blind box, it would have some Xenomorphs in that blind box from NECA, but I don't know if that's ever going to ship or not. I may have to cancel that order. But we did grab the Scorched Alien here. Now, looking at this, and Roughshod made this comment, it does look like possible repaint of the Big Chap figure. Now, I don't have that figure, of course, and I don't have a way to compare it, but you guys let me know that have Big Chap. That does look awfully familiar to the way Big Chap was positioned in that package, and that's why you hear me calling this Big Chap in the videos. It's because of that little thing. I didn't pay attention to that until Roughshod pointed it out, but once again, glad to have it in the collection. We're going to crack this open. It's a massive figure. Can't wait to get this out here in one of these shelves somewhere. And then the last pickup, and the biggest pickup, I already talked about this as well. We did get the Tumbler RC here. We're going to crack this baby out. If you do get this, keep in mind you have to have 2 AAA batteries that are not included. So you'll need 2 AAA batteries to make this thing work if you did buy this thing and you want to try it out. But let me look around. Yep, that is all I bought this weekend, guys. So that is the end of the video. Let's wrap it up with social media plugs for The Man Collects and Instagram. About page on YouTube, description of the video, splash on the screen will all show you ways to find me on Instagram. Look me up on there, give me a follow, send me a message, should you choose to. And then we got the YouTube channel, The Man Collects. If you are a first-time viewer to this content, or you've came back several times, have not yet subscribed, consider clicking subscribe to see what comes down the pipe here on YouTube. End of the weekend, guys. Hope everybody had a great one. All you hunters and collectors found a bunch of good stuff, and your week is off to a fantabulous start. I'll be back here on Wednesday because that is when the man will come around. Except for maybe a review video or something before then. But hey, I know I'll be back on Wednesday at least.